So Ruben and I are down at the
Sky.
oh, Sky's here too. So we're down at the Ocean Village. Those of you who've been following us for a while, especially if you've been looking at what we've got on Facebook, then you'll know what's starting here. So this is quite exciting. I've been looking forward to this. Been looking forward to this for a while. So we're about to meet up with Skeleton Crew. So we did meet up with them about 2 weeks ago. Maybe sort of just under two, about 2 weeks ago. Met up with them when they just pulled into Southampton. Yeah, so we're heading off. It's a bit noisy at the moment. We've got rib charters. I'll carry on in a bit. So good news. MDL have lined us up with pass cards, and so that's been pretty cool. They're pretty amazing people, actually. MDL. I do like them a lot. They don't unfortunately have one in my area. They're boat focused. I like them too quite a lot. But yeah, they're quite nice. But yeah, so Ruben and I have been lined up with access cards, and we'll be here on and off for the remainder of the week until race day. So what are we today? We're Thursday, so yeah, best part of a week and a bit. So yeah, all good. So this thing, I just wanted to show you this. This is an absolute monster. No idea how long this is. This must be close on 100 feet. Maybe not quite, but yeah, massive. I met these guys actually very briefly in Cowes in the Isle of Wight about a month ago. This is a one-off build. Absolutely beautiful thing. And the gentleman was so nice. Absolutely gorgeous. No idea how long this thing is. But yeah, how amazing that is. So here's the first of the boats. Don't know who these guys are, McIntyre Adventure. I'll come and interview them in a sec. But yeah, first of the boats. That looks like Peter. Golden Globe, Auto House, System Travel, Auckland, MDL Marinas, Auckland Travel. Yeah, I don't know who these are, but we'll come and talk to them in a bit. Race number 28. And this is who I saw yesterday out in the water. This is Maiden. All ladies crew. I think they're allowed to have extra crew members as a result of that, which is obviously fair. Yeah, race number 3. So not OGR, but this is pretty special. This is Artemis, one of the Vendée boats. This is pretty cool. Absolutely monster of a thing. These massive carbon fiber foils. The whole I believe, is a carbon fiber monocoque. Look at that. Hey, Rubes. Pretty impressive, eh?
I was impressive like that.
Ruben seems to be a power boater. Look at this thing. This is massive. Private, no unauthorized access, you think? Hey Ribs, does this look familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah? What boat do you reckon that is?
Wesley.
That's a Wesley Berwick, same as ours. Nicer condition though. No my boy, it's not. We're walking. This is freaking ages because there's signage everywhere. But the boat circumnavigate practically the entire marina. It's just the fairway. Come on Ribs. So Marc and them have kindly allowed us to come and have a look. I'll quickly show you. They've literally just had their safety inspection and everything is unpacked still, so they're still putting things away. But yeah, galley over here. You can see lots of stuff still to do, so they're still very much in liveaboard mode. I think 8 people are going to get fed from that galley and over the course of 8 to 9 months. Yeah, so loads of stuff here. So going forward through the companionway, so this is a bunk. There's a crew bunk up there. Probably sleep 2 if you really know each other well. But yeah, so loads more out in this area. Going forward, so there's heads on the right hand side here. 2 more bunks on the left on the port side. So this is obviously looking forward. Port side. Somebody's boats there, heads on this side, 2 more bunks over on the starboard side. So what does that make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I've shown you so far. And then I think this is a technical locker up the front here, so sail locker, ropes, etc. So one of the comments from the race organisers is that they need to strengthen their watertight bulkhead. It's not quite watertight just yet, so they need to look at that. Hey Sky, what do you think? So coming aft, so ignoring the cabin boy on the right hand side here. Going aft, already showed you that. The galley, that's companionway, it's a centre cockpit, no, aft cockpit boat, sorry. So nav station on the port side. And going backwards is more sail area here. And then there's a stateroom at the back here, which I think has room for another, I think it's probably total of 4 can sleep in here. So there's another heads back here. And wet heads, I think. But yeah, so I think that looks like probably just one person sleeps there and one person sleeps there. Although, by the looks of the layout, it's a single berth over there and a double berth over on that side. They've also been got some new sails. So I'm not sure if these have got any special markings on them or if that's the if they've got any high-vis markings. But yeah, so this is a Swan 51 and the smallest boat in the race. I was just catching up with Marc a second ago, and so their race strategy is quite interesting. You enjoying those crisps, Rubes? Sky, what you doing, girl? Come on, lie down. So yeah, I'll tell you about the race strategy in a bit. So yeah, so I was catching up with Marc a second ago. So they've still got a long way to go on their fundraising. So I think the target still is about at least 100k away from where they are at the moment to complete the race. Marc's just come in.
Made it. I was out there dealing with the tourists, taking the tours, checking out boats, talking to us, and getting all the lowdown of us and how we expect to do. So
yeah. So I was just saying that you guys are still about 6 figures away from your fundraising target, and Ruben's showing off his crisps. So.
Yeah, roughly about 6 figures to get us through the rest of the race. Anything we break, random stuff we're going to need, probably more food, more gear. Same as always, it's a boat. They break, they cost money.
Well, they do say cruising. You know, I know you guys aren't cruising, but they do say that cruising is fixing your boat in exotic locations.
Exactly. We fixed it all over so far.
So we obviously spoke the other day when I was on the dock. I was going to do that whole piece as well, but you guys made it across from the Azores, okay? But only by jest though, because I think from what I remember, there was some fairly heavy wind and some fairly big seas.
There was. We hit 38-foot seas and probably 35, 40 knots of wind, Mark.
Yeah. And then dove into Plymouth on the way in.
Yes.
Stopped off there, a bit of recuperation, get a shower.
Yep.
And then back into Southampton.
Yep.
So when we met, you spoke to somebody who was going to help you with a new spinnaker pole.
Yes.
The backup spinnaker pole, is that done?
It's not done yet, but it's being made right now.
Okay.
So they're making us a brand new one.
Okay.
So that'll hold up pretty well.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and you need 2 because of the need to jury rig if you lose your mast. And
Correct.
obviously, unlike John Seagull, they're not allowed to be strapped to the mast. They have to be strapped to the lifelines. So, let's go back to the fundraising then. So you guys are about 6 figures away. You've had some really generous offers from people that have matched fundraising. 15 grand, somebody's anonymous donation, anonymous commitment
Yes.
to match the 15 grand. So that's really good, but still quite a long way away. So we'll obviously try and push that out. I did incidentally post onto one of the UK forums, let them know that we're here and you guys are here, and they should get in touch with you to help out with the weather facts.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so fingers crossed they'll be able to do that. So race. So we're now the 1st, I think. No, 31st of August. So we're officially tomorrow, 10 days away from start.
Yeah.
What is the
10
next?
days.
What does the next 10 days look like?
Weatherfax install, wiring on the engine, finishing up the watertight crash bulkhead, and then in general preparing the crew, getting the boat organized, set, provisioning, and doing all the OGR commitments, whether it's interviews or parties or tours that I just spent the last 20 minutes talking to people, which actually I don't mind. I love doing all this stuff. It just makes for a very busy schedule.
Is there a way that the sort of general message around Skeleton Crew and also a fundraising drive can be included in those interviews? That would be pretty cool if that was a way.
Through the interviews, yes. We always make sure to include at least tell people our website to get it out there. I don't think we'll be able to do like a ticker tape on the bottom. If we can direct them to the website, then they can pretty much go down a rabbit hole, because you can go through, you can see the website, you can go watch Hell or High Seas, and then you just like keep researching on what we're doing, what we've been doing, to really show everybody how well it works.
I just asked Marc what else he wants to cover as part of this interview, and I think he and I feel probably the same, brain dead, and just been talking to people for the last 20 minutes. So we'll wrap it up there. But MDL Marinas have been kind enough to give me a pass for the week from now till race day. So I'll be backwards and forwards helping Skeleton Crew wherever we can. We've got the word out with various people who are able to come and support and things to help with electrics or fiberglassing, whatever it is. Work on the bulkhead, whatever you guys need. Maybe prepare some Dyneema strops and various things that'll be useful along the way. So we've got that coming up over the course of the next 10 days. So I'll post as part of the link to this video, I'll post the links to where you can support Skeleton Crew if you'd like to do that. This is quite cool. They've got the banners around the marina. On the other side it shows the Ocean Globe Race logo, like that. And then they've got the details of the boat. So this is a Bruce Farr that these guys are flying, are sailing 58 foot, saw them yesterday. Translated 9, we've got Pendwick 6. So yeah, 73 foot Bermudan ketch, beautiful boat. Neptune, so yeah, loads of cool stuff. Very cool. Yeah, it's 153 from South Africa, Liz.
Okay.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
All sorts of countries. In France they got 2 boats. Yeah, that's going to be cool. It'll be nice too. 4 boats. Alright, so we'll be we'll try and meet up with these guys at some point. So yeah, so there's the details of the race. So yeah, Ocean Globes Around the World Yacht Race, 4 legs, 3 Great Capes, so all the 3 capes. 30,000 miles, 14 confirmed boats, I think there's more now. Gosh, yeah, pre-1988 boats, so previous Whitbread entrance. All privately owned. Minimal environmental footprint. So unlike the Golden Globe, they are allowed to run their engines a little bit more than the GGR entrance were. They had to do the vast majority under sail, whereas these guys are allowed to run the engine for power, etc. So yeah, finally got to spot these guys. So this is Skeleton Crew on Godspeed. So race number 1. So I don't know if they get allocated a race number based on when they entered, but yeah, it's nice to have race number 1. So yeah, so that's quite nice. Smallest boat, Swan 51. Skipper is Taylor. You've met. I'll introduce you guys to him at some point, but yeah, done a lot of work to fix the boat up. Cool. Hey, so that was interesting. That was really cool, right? What did you think of the boat?
Really cool.
Yeah.
Bit messy.
Bit messy, but yeah. So they've got loads of stuff that they're still trying to get sorted out. I think Ruben's best bit of the boat was the pot of Pringles that he got to tuck into. Yeah, so this is really sort of a shout out to anybody who can. The Skeleton Crew do amazing work. They're a mental health charity that do suicide prevention amongst the military veterans, and the statistics, you can go on their website and have a look at the statistics. They really are very effective. And their model is infinitely repeatable. What I'd absolutely suggest you do is, if you're interested in doing something similar to what Skeleton Crew do, or what Sailing Sibongile is all about, stroke sailing with a weirdo, then get in touch with Taylor, get in touch with Marc, and or just start. There's loads of stuff that we can do if we pull together, whether it be veterans or healthcare workers or police. Especially people. What are you doing, Reese? So, yes, if you can, please support Skeleton Crew. Entering this race has been expensive. They are still quite a long way away from their fundraising target. I think they're over 100k away from their fundraising target to get the race completed. So if you can, please support them financially, drop them some moral support. Whatever it is, there's still quite a list of snags that they need to fix on the boat. If you're in the Southampton area, get in touch with Marc or Taylor via their website, or I'll pop a link. The video got cut off a second ago, but yeah, so I'll post the links to where you can donate to Skeleton Crew. But if you own that car, if you're watching this and you own that car, can you pay for everything? Anyway, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you can donate to Anstey. I just spotted that registration number says Anstey. But yeah, if you can, if you're able to, support them. I'll post the links and follow them, track them on their website. Track the Golden Globe, so the Ocean Globe, via Facebook, via their website. I'll post the links to that as well. That'll be pretty awesome if you can do that.